Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video, or if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Now for today's video, it'll be, I guess, a little bit different than one of my normal videos. It's kind of a one that I've been, I don't know why I haven't made for a while. About a month ago on my Instagram, I put up a Q&A thing and said, hey, ask me any questions, I want to do a video, because I realized I've been making videos on YouTube now for almost 5 years, and I've never really formally introduced myself. So I feel like, you know, I just kind of popped up out of nowhere, and hopefully I've made some good videos for you guys. So we're almost at 1,000 subs, so clearly at least 900 and something of you have liked the videos and subscribed to the channel. But I realized, you know, one of the reasons why I like so many other channels is that you kind of have an idea of who the person is that's actually talking to you on the camera and kind of get to know them. And I've never really done that. Not really sure why. So yeah, in terms of the Q&A that I put up a month ago, don't really have an excuse for why it's taking me so long. Just I've been lazy, and I have been working a little bit more and have some other stuff going on. But today we're going to solve all that. So yeah, just a quick overview of who I am. If you guys are new to the channel, or you know, you haven't watched all my videos. So my name's Kenny. I'm 30 years old. I live in Ontario. I have 2 cats that are like my children. I drive a blue 2018 Honda Civic. I am a certified Red Seal chef, and I have a huge passion for cars, which is the reasoning behind creating this channel, which is called Turbo Kitchen. The original idea was to kind of mix both of those worlds together. I know initially it was just basically making car videos, because I was kind of like, yeah, we'll have car videos and we'll make cooking videos. And then, you know, when you spend all day at work in a kitchen making food, the last thing you really want to do is come home and film cooking videos when you could go off to a car show and, you know, film Lamborghinis. But yeah, going forward, yeah, there'll be hopefully a good mix of the two. I do want to kind of make it more car related, as again, that's kind of like my side passion. You know, I don't want to spend all day, like I just said, working in a kitchen and coming home and making food videos, but there will be those as well. So yeah, that was kind of basically the channel. There's kind of a quick overview about who I am. So I'll get into some of the questions. Again, I'll put up the Q&A on my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, link somewhere on the screen here. Also link down in the description below. Go give me a follow there. If you're not already, if you guys want to be part of the next Q&A, or I guess if you have any questions, I do check and read all the comments on the video. So if you have any other questions that I don't answer in this one, because again, there's not a huge amount, put them down below and I'll answer them in another video. But just quickly, let's rip off some of these questions. So what is my favorite color? My favorite color is blue. Again, if you know me personally or you've seen videos in the past, you'll know that I drive the blue Honda Civic. I've had now 3 of those. Oh, well, 3 Civics that have all been blue. Whatever car I get next will most likely be blue as well. And I'd like to say that every car I get will probably be blue, but that might be a bit excessive. But yeah, favorite color is blue. If I had to pick a second favorite color, I would probably go with red. I just like the color red. I don't know if there's ever any explanation as to why people like certain colors. They just do. So yeah, favorite color is blue. Second favorite color, definitely red. Well, I guess these are kind of questions that go hand in hand, and it's, do I play any sports, and what is my favorite sport? So do I play any sports? At the current moment, no, which is a bit sad because I grew up playing sports my entire life. But in terms of sports that I have played, there's not a lot of, I guess, mainstream sports that I haven't played. I grew up playing soccer. I played ball hockey in a summer league. I played soccer at both in a summer league and at school. Played basketball, played softball, played baseball, played football. Excuse me. Basketball I played in high school as well, and just hanging out with friends. And I guess, you know, if you want to call other... Ooh. Alright, sorry about that, guys. My battery was flashing red and dying, so I had to go change it quickly. But yeah, I guess just to quickly end off the sports question, as I just said, I've played, I guess, a lot of the mainstream sports growing up. Haven't done anything for a while. As to what my favorite sport is, definitely hockey, I would have to say. Which is, I guess, a bit ironic given the fact that I played a lot of soccer growing up. And, well, I guess a lot of hockey too, but less so on the hockey side. I only was ever able to play ball hockey. I could never play ice hockey, at least in a competitive league. I guess another fun fact about me is I am completely deaf on my left side. No really idea how or why it came up, just been that way since birth. And since the doctors didn't really have any explanation as to why it happened, the last thing they wanted was for me to play a huge contact sport like hockey or football, get hit in the head, and maybe lose hearing on this all in my good ear altogether. So yeah, played a lot of ball hockey. Again, yeah, hockey is my favorite sport. Next question: what will your next car be? Well, I guess in a dream world, I'd love to buy just a bunch of supercars, but clearly don't have the money for that. Although if I win the lottery, stay tuned because a lot more cars will be coming to the channel. I think the realistic answer to what will my next car be is I'd love to pick up a Ram truck. They're my favorite truck brand. I don't want to get into an argument in the comments, whatever, about different truck fan bases, but I'm a big Ram truck fan, which partially stems from the fact that my uncle, who I'm named after, has always owned a Dodge Ram, and he's had a blue Ram for a number of years now. So would definitely love to pick up one of those. Again, A, for the love of the vehicle, and B, as I just said, I am a chef. I work for a catering company and do some of my own stuff on the side, and trying to fit a bunch of catering stuff and food inside of a Civic doesn't exactly work out so well. So definitely having a truck to accommodate that would be very, very helpful. So yeah, realistically, I think that would be my next car. Again, as I said, if I was able to win the lottery, if I win $20 million in the lottery, we'll be buying a Ram and a bunch of other things to go along with that. Which I guess leads into the next question here is, if I had $1 million, what would I do with it? I would buy some kind of garage, buy some cars, fill it up. Well, maybe not fill up with $1 million, but definitely buy a garage, buy cars, and then just use it as a space to hang out with friends, make more videos, obviously. And yeah, pretty easy question there. If I had $1 million, we'd be seeing some Lambos, Ferraris on the channel. Next question: if you're given $100,000, would you buy one vehicle or a car and a truck? This is from my buddy Dan, who knows me well. I guess, like I just said, my next vehicle would definitely be the truck. $100,000. The thing is, there's not a lot of cars that you can buy even new for $100,000. If I was to buy one car, I would probably go the route of, say, the C8 Corvette. I know, given spec and model, those fall right in the $100,000 mark. And you can't really go wrong with that. It's basically a supercar for $100,000, something that can compete with the likes of like a Ferrari 458, which is, up at least double that price. But I think more realistically, $100,000, I would go buy my truck. And if I had some money left over, I'd go buy some fun sports car. But I think more likely, if I was given it right now, buy the truck and finish modifying the Civic, because I'd actually have the money to do so. And then last question here, which is one that I had to kind of think about when I first read it, which is, if you can restart your life, what would your job be? So as I mentioned before, I am a certified Red Seal chef. It was kind of the only thing I've ever really done, except for some other small odd jobs on the side. Cooking is kind of been the one stable job I've had for about the last almost 20 years, which seems crazy to say. So if I have to restart life, it's kind of when they ask you back in high school or career day or whatever, it's like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you come up with like a million different answers that none of which make sense. But I think if I had to think of life right now, if I could restart right now, I would probably do something in the automotive sector. Again, as I said, I have a huge love for cars. So if I could do something in automotive, whether it be, whether salesman, some kind of broadcaster, maybe if I restarted, I would have started YouTube earlier, because I know, some big YouTubers like Shmee150 or Daily Driven Exotics, who basically get to hang out and play with cars all day and also make good money. So if I could do something like that, that'd be great. But yeah, definitely something in the automotive sector. I think I've always loved cooking as well, so I would probably be a big role reversal. If I had to restart, I would do cars and automotive as kind of the main thing and still do cooking on the side, whereas kind of now it's my main job is cooking, being a chef, and the YouTube, the car stuff is all on the side. But it's always fun to have hobbies. yeah, there's nothing else really to that. It's just if I could restart life. I guess, everybody always says, they can have do-overs in life. I'm no different. I would do some things differently probably if I could restart with the knowledge that I have now. If I just had to restart basically from zero, who knows where life takes you. But yeah, I don't want to ramble on too long. That's kind of the quick Q&A. As I said, give me maybe, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I'll post another one up at some point. Again, if you have any other questions you want to ask, put them down in the comments. I do read all the comments and try to respond to them as best as I can. Like I said, a bit unconventional video, not so much like my normal ones. But tomorrow I'm going out and doing some more car-related stuff, so stay tuned for some more regular videos coming back to the channel really soon. But if you did enjoy this one, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel for more, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. And before I go, guys, I guess quick shameless plug for some merch, if you will, that I have. If you guys want a 12-month car calendar, I have one of mine up here. This one is customized, a family one, but if you guys are interested in a calendar, shoot me a DM on Instagram. Again, Instagram link down below. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. Just say, hey, I want a calendar, and I'll send you all the details, and I can just even direct ship one to you. So yeah, small little shameless plug. If you guys like cars and want a calendar, boom, right there. All pictures taken by me, 12 months. It's still early in the year, so you might have missed January, February, but you still got one from March to December.